by just putting a big tariff on the UK, so they better be careful. If they don't drop the tax, we'll probably put a big tariff on the UK. I don't like it when they target American companies, because basically you're talking about our great American companies. And whether we like those companies or don't like them, they're American companies. They're the top companies in the world. And we've been looking at it. UK did it, a couple of other people did it. They think they're going to make an easy buck. That's why they've all taken advantage of our country. They don't take advantage of it. No, we've been looking at it, and we can meet that very easily by just putting a big tariff on the UK, so they better be careful. If they don't drop the tax, we'll probably put a big tariff on the UK.
What do they expect? 5%, 10%, something like that?
Whatever, more than what they're getting. They shouldn't be doing that. That's doing is really targeting great companies. We can meet that very easily.
Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Yair Bunyanim out of the Great Millstone Camp of Augusta, Georgia. Just come with a quick lesson. Hopefully it'll be edifying to the flock. As always, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. So that video came out, I think, yesterday, if not mistaken. BBC News posted it. But it just goes to show you, you heard what Trump was saying and whatnot. You know, pretty much threatening the UK, tariffs and things of that nature. You know, listen, we've been telling you, the time is getting short. The prophecies are speaking. Are you listening? That's a big thing that's happening, where these other nations, especially the allied nations of America, these Western nations that was formed during after World War II, that formed NATO and everything, man, they're not down with America. Again, their thinking process is changing from America. You know, they're really having issues because me and the brothers of the camp were talking about it, you know, earlier. The UK, France, you know, these nations that's allied with America, they're not for America and what they're doing over in Iran. They mentioned that America didn't consult them, the president didn't consult them, and his cabinet and whatnot didn't consult them to give them a heads up on what they were trying to do. America just went over there and did what they did, like they did with Venezuela, with Maduro and whatnot. So they're not okay with what America is doing, and they're voicing their concerns about what's going on over there, and this is making them feel a certain way. This is why, one of the reasons why Trump was saying what he said in that video, you see, talking about, the UK, putting tariffs on the UK and so forth, because he wants these other nations to get down with the program and to bow down to America. And these other nations, they're not going to do it. They they're not just going to bow down to the things that America is doing, and they're not, some of them aren't okay with what's going on. And this is one of the reasons why the allies of America are going to turn against them. And the scriptures, talk about that. They're going to turn against America. So we're just seeing these things go down. It's happening as we speak. They're happening. And it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. Let me get the scripture right quick. Just lock it. Let's see. Where is it? I'm trying to remember where it's at again. type it in right quick. Give me a moment. There we go. Yeah, that's what I don't want to say Ezekiel. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 19, I'll start verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So it's talking about when, Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai to this place of America, which is which is called Egypt in the scriptures. Symbolically, it's called Sodom and Egypt, and other ancient civilizations that came before it. It incorporates all those ancient civilizations, their former belief system and ideology and so forth. America incorporates that in itself. Verse 2. I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor. Against his neighbor. City against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So, as time is progressing, we're seeing more and more of that. Well, Trump was talking about tariffs and all this and doing this to the UK. And that's the Egyptian against the Egyptian, because the United Kingdom is ruled by Edomites, just like America is ruled by Edomites, because America is an offshoot of the United Kingdom. Just Australia and a couple other places, other countries. So him saying the stuff that he just said, and there's more coming, don't worry, there'll be more that will be said, but this is the Egyptians against the Egyptians, these Edomites against the Edomites. Like, this is how this place is gonna get tore down. We're just waiting. We're just patiently waiting for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to do it. And that's it. And it's a great thing to see. Isaiah 19 verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. So Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is going to destroy the counsel of these Edomites. As you've seen, that's what's going on right now. They can't sit well with each other. Here in America, everything's confusion now. Total confusion. You got all these different you got the Democrats, Republicans, and other parties and thoughts. They're not with what's going on. They're at odds with each other. Hey? The scripture's telling you what? Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is doing it. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And I will destroy the and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. So all these people that do, dive in all these different